This video is also really late, and I'm sorry, but I don't have an excuse. I had plenty of time, I was just incredibly lazy. I didn't do a lot in the 2-ish week period that I didn't make a video. I got a haircut, painted my fingernails, which never happens. It was for a costume party. I played a lot of Pokemon, ate a lot of pizza, built a snowman, watched that same snowman melt, visited my co-op advisor and got a free book, and I got hired to work for the night ride shuttle service as a driver. I hope nobody pukes on me. I don't really have a plan for this video, so I'm just gonna roll with it. February is an interesting word because it can be properly pronounced in 2 different ways. February and February. Both are correct. There's actually a number of words that are like this in English, and it has to do with your dialect and where you grew up. For instance, pajamas versus pajamas, caramel versus caramel, aunt versus aunt. Words that are like this, that have different pronunciations, but the same spelling and meaning, are called heterophones. Now this is completely different from homograms, which are words with the same spelling but different pronunciations and meanings. So for example, my parking permit permits me to park here. Your permit is a noun, but permit is a verb. So words that fall underneath the umbrella of having similar to identical spellings, pronunciations, meanings, they're all called equivocal words. And these are the reason why people hate learning English as a second language. Because this language doesn't make any sense. Thank you for telling me that I can say that I am good in response to how are you, though. Because I didn't know that before. And the next time somebody corrects me, I'm gonna correct them back. I still need a long series to watch. House of Cards Season 3 came out! I finished it in 2 days. Took me too long. Have you watched it? Do you watch House of Cards? I don't remember if you watch House of Cards. You should watch House of Cards. So I'm glad to hear that cooking's getting better. Kind of. I find that one of the biggest problems with cooking for yourself isn't actually doing the cooking. It's doing the shopping that you need to do to prepare for the cooking. Last week, my roommate and I spent over $150 at Kroger for 2 weeks worth of groceries. We bought nothing but crap. And Girl Scout cookies, which are not crap, but are exorbitantly expensive. Totally worth it, though. Totally worth it. When I was a Brownie Scout, which was, oh my god, it was like 13 years ago, these were called peanut butter patties, and that's what I still call them, and nobody ever knows what I'm talking about. These things. By the way, did you know that Girl Scout cookies are up to $4 a box? There are 15 cookies in there! That's ridiculous! Okay. I'll pay $4 a box. But unfortunately, you can't cook with Girl Scout cookies. They're not good for you. In fact, most of the stuff in the supermarket isn't good for you, and all the essentials are placed in opposite corners of the store. They do that on purpose. They want you to spend as much money as possible. And it works! $150! $150! For 2 people! For 14 days! There has been no point to this video. I'm very sorry. I know I didn't really talk about science that much, but I can end it on a science topic. So the space probe Dawn reached Ceres this week. It was launched in 2009? I think it was 2009. Let me check. 2007. I was off. The spacecraft is actually really cool. It's propelled by ion thrusters, which are in turn powered by solar panels along the craft's exterior. That's been its primary method of getting around. But it also relies on something called hydrazine fuel, which it incidentally just ran out of when it reached Ceres' orbit. What that means is that even though it still has the ability to send signals to Earth, it no longer has the ability to return. We've essentially just given a dwarf planet a new moon. It sucks because we can't get our ship back, but it's cool. I believe that the purpose of the mission is to study the formation of Ceres and other dwarf planets like it, and to examine what needs to be necessary for a planet to form. Which is cool. I could be mistaken on that. I read the article like a week ago. Okay. That's all I got. So good.